You're going to have to rewatch for the good parts more than
the bad part.
The parts
thing
that
is,
I'm
this
upset
season
with.
has had mostly good parts.
No, this season, 2A, as I'm going to call it, was great until
tonight.
Yeah, well, until the last.
We have no audio.
5 minutes,
Ryan.
I think. Yeah, possibly in the last 5 minutes, I was upset.
Keep talking, cause
Oh, okay, cool, no problem.
Do the robot mime.
Oh yeah, how we did that last time.
Somebody said the color on the video was dreadful.
Oh boy.
That's just
yeah, it's kind of blurred out. I see how the red is, but I do gotta say I still love it.
Well, no one can even tell what it is.
No one can tell. We have to like do the. Oh no, because they have it stitched.
It's stitched.
That's
like
why.
yeah, I can't like.
You're gonna have to pop the stitches.
Flip it up.
Or you're gonna pop the stitches and sew it down a little bit closer, smaller.
You think I could do that?
No. Because if you pop the stitches on it, it's a Jughead hat.
Yeah, I can totally pop the stitches.
Oh my gosh. You could.
Well, I could. Like they're like it's just a tiny loop stitch.
Yeah, you can pop the stitch and then sew it down even smaller down there. So this way it still
it's fine now. We have audio.
Oh, good.
Yay!
Sorry, guys.
Audio.
Sorry, guys. We got kind of distracted since we didn't have audio. But if you guys haven't noticed, well, tell the story concerning your new headgear.
My new headgear. So it was my birthday. Thank you, Blackwing. My birthday was great. And a friend of mine was like, I got you something. It's something really tiny, but I think you need it. And I was like, okay, what is it? And then I pull it out, and I got so excited. Because it's the Jughead beanie that's like sold out at every Hot Topic everywhere.
Yeah.
So I wanted to wear it today.
And I love it. I'm completely jealous. I'm completely jealous because I don't like headgear. I don't. But I want that. I really do because I can see myself rocking
because it's pretty great.
Come
it's
on.
even got like the pins. And I'm going to do what you suggested. I'm going to totally take these off. Because if I mess
stitch and then put another
the rest
one lower.
of it's totally sewn down.
Yeah.
So
this way people can actually see the crown parts.
I might not do the back, but I'll at least do the front.
Yeah, just a little bit in the front, and so you can see the kind of crown hanging a little bit, and it's cool. I love it.
Here we go.
I love it. Look at that.
Thanks, guys, for the birthday wishes. You rock.
Appreciate it. Oh, hello. More people in here.
We should probably introduce ourselves really quickly for those who may not watch our show. Welcome to Gingerdale. We are that hashtag show's Riverdale after show.
That's right.
If you don't know why it's called Gingerdale, then you obviously don't watch the show.
Clearly. I was thinking about dyeing my hair.
Daniel, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, me?
Yeah, you're going to go first. I started it, so you're going to go first.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, I don't want to be that guy, but I will. Yo, what's up, everybody? Holla at your boy. It's me, Daniel, a.k.a. Gaptooth Warrior, a.k.a. Young Plus One, a.k.a. Man, I had so many a.k.a.s I wrote down for myself.
You did.
And I want to go over them. But a.k.a. Battlestar Galactica, I know you're all wondering, why do I have so many a.k.a.s? I have more AKAs than a BSU, and you'll get that joke if you are smart. But anyway, hello, and who are you?
Hi, guys. I'm Sarah. You can find me on all social media at Roguetastic. I am a Jughead fan. If you would have asked me 20 years ago if I would have a thing for the little kid from Big Daddy, I would have told you were on crack.
Yeah,
even then, 10 years later, oh, don't you find the kids from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody adorable? I've been like, they're the kids from Big Daddy. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But now I had to look up to make sure how he wasn't super young. He's 24. Okay. I feel good about it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I can wait my own ass.
I can wait my own ass. If you haven't seen Big Daddy, you should do yourself a favor and watch that.
That was a great joke. Right
I wanted to say a quick hello to the chat.
Yes.
We've got Jalen and Anna and Ryan, Earl Wizard, Magic Dragon, Thomas, because he likes to chat. Larry Newbill, hello and welcome. We've got that hashtag show that always hangs out. Blackwing, Panther7, hello and welcome. And Jalen, welcome back in. He wrote some fun Riverdale dialogue up top because he's Jalen's super creative. He's got the voices. He does
oh my gosh, you missed on. Wow, yeah.
And he was trying to write his own kind of Jughead moment, it felt like. Ooh. So I was like, I don't know what this is. What's the context? I didn't know if it was specifically for the show or not. But he wrote something that was really fun, and I liked it, and I was just going to read it. It's he says, how should I know if I killed someone, if he was killed by someone I knew? He wasn't my problem and still isn't. Find someone else to talk to. You're wasting my time. Do you think that's a good...
That's a good Jughead line?
Jughead-y, someone being interrogated by Sheriff Keller moment.
Ooh.
Apparently Ryan thinks you're wearing the wrong shirt today.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. It's we didn't have the luxury of doing wardrobe today, so unfortunately, I had to wear what I already wore in.
Yeah, this is what I wore to work today.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes every once in a while we have moments where, hey, we have enough funding for the wardrobe. Not today. Not today.
Do we have wardrobe? We don't have wardrobe.
No, we don't. I just like to make up stuff.
And then I wanted to read some comments from last week.
Yes.
People had a lot of things to say. Anna said, hashtag Sabrina separate, because we were talking about the Sabrina show going on to Netflix.
Yeah.
We're going to actually have some really cool Sabrina breakdowns. Guys, our source
Oh my gosh.
is not letting us down.
Coming strong.
Yeah.
You know what? The Gingerdale brand is strong. So you guys will see there's going to be a lot of news,
ready.
and you're going to get it from us first before anyone else. So it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah, the show is going on hiatus. That doesn't mean we are going on hiatus. Jane Smith, were you guys calling Jughead's dad KP? His name is FP.
FP. Wow, did we say KP?
I honestly don't know.
Oh my
There's a
god!
lot
I
of
think
initials
possibly
in this show.
there are a lot of P's in
There's
this
a lot
show.
of P's. So many P names. We've got Polly, Penelope, Penny.
Yeah, and then KP. I'm sorry.
Is there a Persephone?
Wait. So it's KP.
It's FP.
Oh my god! Why am I saying KP? I'm so sorry.
So then
I am
wait,
so
what
sorry.
is Archie's dad's name?
Fred.
Fred. Thank you, producer Josh.
Thank you, producer
He
Josh.
barely watches the show, but he remembers things better than we do at moments.
We appreciate
Sorry, guys.
you. We got a lot of shows going on.
We
in our brain.
do. We have a lot of stuff to run.
And then we got a new reply from someone I don't know the name. Shannon McRill. So new theory. So here,
Dish girl, I'm
if
listening.
you watch this episode, we now know we might know who the Black Hood. We have theories.
We have theories.
So new theory. Not sure if back in the day that the men of Riverdale killed the actual Riverdale Reaper. Good on you for picking up on that. Mm-hmm. Like Svensson said, or an innocent man. But either way, whether the man they killed was guilty or innocent, I think the Black Hood is the man's son or grandson.
Didn't we just... Okay, all right.
Since Svensson looks pretty old, but I'd go with son. That's why he's going after all the sinners in Riverdale. He blames them for his father's death. And then I had a question because I read that in a weird way, thinking that they were saying the Black Hood was Svensson. And it's like, no, not Svensson, the son or grandson of the guy that Svensson said was killed by the townspeople. So the priest who he apparently wrongfully pointed at. Not sure if the guy they were saying killed the family actually did, or if Svensson pinned it on him when he was a kid. So Shannon,
you were
good
on some.
on you.
You were on some you literally predicted something that happened.
That happened.
I mean, my gosh, where are you now? And please let us
I need to be
know
your friend.
how is it in the writer's room, because that's where you are. Don't lie to me.
I know, right.
I'm just saying.
Shannon, are you a writer for the show?
Come on.
Were you just on here to be like?
Yeah. Were you trolling us just so you're like, oh my god?
Let me just tell you how this is supposed to go.
Exactly. Like, this is a theory I thought.
This is my theory, but I wrote it.
Yeah. So P.S.
Just so you know, that just means you think you had a really, really great.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm jealous.
You picked up on a lot of stuff. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
There you go.
Everyone's just like, hi. It's very cute. I love it. It's cool. Also, what up, Daniel, my main man, Jalen Glover. So Jalen wants to know, is the episode good? So, are we ready to get in to the actual episode from tonight?
Yeah.
Did we just finish our housekeeping?
Yeah. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. You guys want to keep the conversation going? You can always check us out on THS Hashtaggers. That's a Facebook group where you'll be able to speak with like-minded geeks about like-minded geek stuff. Besides that, you can
I keep messing with this. I'm sorry, guys. I see myself in this, and I'm just like,
and you're just like, hold on, I need the right one. Yeah.
It's this black background.
Do you want a little bit of the hair out?
I feel like I'm so washed out in the video today that I can't handle life.
Sorry, guys. And she's washed out, of course, because
and I got my hair redone, so it doesn't help.
My color contrast between this.
What was I thinking?
Well, see, that's the thing. But also,
sorry,
t-shirts.
distracted.
T-shirts, clothing. Everybody needs to make sure you're wearing some. So we actually have a website.
Don't be naked or
exactly.
Inappropriate places.
tpublic.com/that#show store is where you can go to go ahead and buy cool t-shirts, kind of like the one I'm wearing here. We will have, hopefully coming soon, some Riverdale ones, but you have to give us some time. We're trying to work on a proper design.
I would really like to get a Gingerdale enamel pin. Is that crazy? Is that a great idea?
No. We can do that, but we have to
We have to order a lot of them. If we did that, would you guys order them?
If you guys say yes, let us know. In fact, in the chat right now.
If I made it happen.
Right?
Because I could have someone design it. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
What if they put our faces on it? I don't know.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that too much? That might be too much.
Maybe just the Gingerdale, like.
This is better.
Like maybe a Gingerdale logo, like just Gingerdale instead of Riverdale.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm having merch thoughts.
Okay. That'll be good.
It's cool.
I think people will buy it. I think people will love it. Let us know in the chat while we're talking to you guys right now.
Yes.
After that, I think we've done all the housekeeping except for support. Oh, go ahead.
Support.
Go ahead. So great thing about everything that we do here, we cannot do anything without you guys. So we do every once in a while look forward to you guys supporting us. The way you can support us is by clicking on that S in the chat. That S stands for support. You'll be able to show your support for us, and every dollar you do donate, sorry, I hate that word. Every dollar that you do give for support goes right back into the show, so we can make sure to give you the best content possible, and also make sure that our videos start on time. Yeah, that's right. Our videos can also start on time with more support.
With more support.
Trust me, guys, because it's hard for us to do this all by.
I've said this a million times. If it was just a click of a button, it would be so much easier. But
Trust me.
That's not how they set these things up, and it's obnoxious.
Yeah, exactly. Are we going to sit here and do it on our phones? Come on.
Yeah, we've done that.
And it's not great. It's horrible.
It is not great. I can close this video. I read the comments. Huzzah. If you want me to read your comments, comment
definitely.
on the video after this is no longer live.
Yeah,
we'll still read your comments while we're watching it. But
but go ahead and leave your comments after this video is done if you guys have ideas, theories, because we want you to do so, and pitch us your ideas and your theories. We will read them next week. So now we've done all the housekeeping. Let's get into the episode.
I'm ready. Daniel, where do you want to start? Do you want to start at the beginning?
Yeah, let's start at the beginning and we'll just kind of flow through.
So you want to talk about like the Betty's creepy dream where she woke up in tears and then her entire family is dead. Yeah,
but see,
and creepy.
We called it almost immediately.
Yeah, we did. It was pretty obvious that it was.
Once she was awakened by her sister.
Yeah, I was like, "What is Polly doing here?"
First thing Sarah said when we were watching it was like, "Oh, it's a dream." I was like, "Got it?" Okay, but she was on it.
I thought it was pretty obvious that it was a dream.
It was immediately, and then when she was like, "He's here," and I was like, dream? Are we going to see the brother before we're supposed to see him? Because I'm thinking it was a dream of, I'm happy my brother is going to be here, and then he shows up on the next episode, and it's kind of like, oh my God, you predicted it. But nope. It was, once we saw Santa, we knew immediately. I was like, black hood and a Santa suit. Sure enough, that's what we see.
Exactly
black hood and a Santa suit. And he turns around and, Merry Christmas. She freaks
he's
out.
like in a full Santa outfit with a black hood mask on. And he creepily crawls like the girl from The Grudge over the couch.
That was weird. And immediately once he showed the knife, I was like, okay, let's see a full room shot because I got to see what's up with the family. I know they're dead.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it would have been creepier if they weren't dead and they were all just watching. And she's helpless. That would have been creepier.
Have you ever had that happen? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh my.
What is that called? Like a night where you can't move. Like sleep paralysis.
Don't start with me. There's a show on the movie on Netflix called The Nightmare. It's my favorite thing. It's my worst thing. It's a cacophony of It's nightmare fuel, and I can't stop watching it.
It's happened to me 3 times in my life.
Oh my gosh, it's scary. Because then they talk about shadow people.
Anyway, yeah. Okay. Sorry. We digress.
But it would have been scarier. It would have been creepier if they did have the family just kind of watching her. Mm-hmm. And she's like, help!
Like Insidious?
Yes.
Like the people in what is it, the after?
The
ether?
The ether. But instead, they showed them all dead. Yes! Instead, they showed them all dead. And with them being all dead, it was like, okay, fine. So they can't help her. And he does the creepy crawl, like you said. So grudgish. Oh.
Right? I just see that.
Yeah, like you did. Like, oh, God.
It sounds like a Slurpee straw.
That's literally what it was. And then, boom, she wakes up.
Creepy.
We knew it was a dream. Of course, she's got him on mind. Why wouldn't she? I mean, he's terrorizing everyone.
Yeah.
So, from there, we go, to just...
the most awkward Secret Santa of the world. We have pictures of this.
Do we? Oh, yeah, yes. The Secret Santa. Okay.
This is the reasons why Secret Santa is a terrible idea.
Okay.
Friendships end.
Oh, yes.
Relationships end. People have inside things that you watch what's going on here? What's happening here? When really, if you were still with that person, you're like, they've been best friends since they were children. It doesn't mean anything. But you've got both Veronica and Jughead. Where am I even looking? You've got both Veronica. I was like looking at the hook. Veronica and Jughead, like.
Oh yeah.
About like Archie giving Betty that book.
Oh my God! Like seriously, it was just like Jughead's like, so what you trying to do, man? What you doing? What you doing with my girl? What you doing with my girl, man? And then Veronica, I was gonna call her Vettel.
You're like what?
I was Vettel, like
Vettel.
Oh,
I was like that doesn't make sense.
Vettel, Vero, but in Spanish you don't say V, you say B, so it's like Vettel.
Oh.
So I was gonna say I saw Vettel over there, and she's just looking like. Don't mess with my man. I'm a woman we can bring it to. Yeah, that's like the whole song. Like literally, she looked like, okay, guess who's getting stabbed today? Like it was one of those.
So jealous.
Man.
And then she goes and still gives Archie his own gift. And she's like with that engraved watch.
Oh my God. That was too much. Too much at that one moment, because it was like you said, Aka what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, everything was
awkward?
weird. Everything was awkward. You don't want that moment. You don't. And we got it in spades. Thank God Moose showed up and kind of broke the monotony of everything that was happening, because I think even Kevin had it on his face where it was like,
yeah, he's Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Did we know that Kevin could sing?
That was a very huge, welcome moment for me. I loved it. I was
just like, is Kevin singing?
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, and we had to listen. We did. We were like, hold on. If we could solo it out, literally, and just get that man. Yeah. But Kevin sung, and bravo, Kevin.
Anna thinks that scene was intense. I agree. Secret Santa. Reasons why you don't have Secret Santa.
Yeah, it was more than tense. It was just uncomfortable. Oh, God. I had a bad Secret Santa moment once. I really did. I had one.
Happened?
Oh my gosh, we were
Why did you have
with
a
friends
Secret Santa?
And
awkwardness.
Stupid. You know what? Okay, I've been friends with Joe ever since I was in freaking kindergarten.
Correct.
And Joe likes to do stupid, cheesy stuff, but he never admits it. So we, as our group, we had just when we were younger, the Clique. Wrestling reference, you guys get it. So with the Clique, we had it where we did a Secret Santa thing, because Joe loves that stuff, even though he doesn't admit it. You guys heard it here first. He loves that kind of cheesy stuff. So we do it, and one of our friends, Dan, you're not watching, so I can say your name. I'm not going to bleep it out. Dan. Dan was a horrible person. I can say dick on here. So Dan was a dick. And everyone else, we got great gifts and everything, right? Dan gives me a used copy of Rocky. I got him something that was so great, and I went above the limit.
$20. Don't go over $20.
We had $25. I went over it. Forget it. I don't care. I was Veronica at that moment, and I did it. And this is what I get: just a used copy of Rocky. Next year, he pulls my name again. I get a singing fish. I said, I'm never doing those.
You got that creepy singing bass that pops off the sign.
Like, broke it that day. Broke it that day on purpose.
As you should have.
And then again, after that, never. I don't do
That's crazy.
Secret Santa with dicks. I don't. I'm just not anymore. No. So that was just my story about that, and that's why it was definitely weird.
Well, to end the happiness of the awkward Secret Santa, Moose is back. Moose is okay, and Kevin jumped up as fast as he possibly could.
Ooh.
Which I love.
I loved it because it does still show, Kevin was like, come home. You know where home is.
You know.
You know where it is.
You know, Kevin.
You standing next to her, whatever, but you know where home is. That's what it was.
I had a lot of issues with this episode.
Okay.
But, that's a weird transition. I'm sorry.
No.
But I just saw my note about something. And what happened? Okay, hold on. How do I start this sentence? Penelope Blossom, for having been burnt from head to toe, looks awfully good.
Okay.
Can I get the number of her doctor?
Okay. The whole story, the plot that they had, dangling in the wind, it's gone. It's a hanging chad. Because it was there for a moment where, I'm going to hold on to the hose. That moment, that shift in power was there. And it was like, well, mother, I'm in charge now. Right. And it was like, okay, this is going to be great.
If you say what happened in the fire, I'll say what happened in the barn. What happened in the barn, Cheryl?
Exactly. Still to this day.
We don't know.
Okay. Forget it. We're going into it. It's too late. We did not get a burial.
No.
We did not get a funeral. So the question still remains, is he dead?
I mean, everyone's like, he was hanging in the barn.
He was hanging, but should we save the theories for our after video?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a reason why we're not going to go into it. There's a video that will probably be released next week. Maybe. We'll see. That goes into a really good theory. And all I got to say is you guys will be like, dang, you guys really know your show. That will be it. That will be it. I'm going to bug the producer real quick. Can we just see the chat on there? If possible?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, because we got notes.
I know. What do you think? Are you guys like just as disappointed as I am that storyline hasn't come back? We've hit the winter finale. They have supposedly wrapped up the Black Hood storyline at this point, but like they've left so many open doors everywhere that I just need to know, like, what Cheryl, her creepy grandma.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, also, why does everyone in this episode like think that they work at the Tower of Terror?
It was the replacement janitor.
The replacement janitor.
The nun. That lady was
in the window. The nun in the
God.
window. Like, is she gonna come back?
Like, literally, you guys cast the scariest woman, I'm telling you, to be a nun. She was just like, I thought literally in a second we're about to see her head, eyes go back, all white. It was gonna be like, like nope. But she just had to look.
Like, seriously, what did you guys think? Were you guys just are you guys thinking the same thing that I am? Like, what happened to this dropped storyline? I was expecting to at least get kind of picked up, and they made Cheryl take this crazy left turn into Psycho Town.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, what do we get from it? We get nothing. We get Cheryl being even crazier, I guess, with what's her
Josie?
name? Yeah, with Josie. And she's really possessive now and going insane with Josie. So I guess in a way it kind of gave us just stepping stones into her I guess foyer of insanity.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the best way to say it. But it wasn't done properly.
No.
I'll say that right off the bat. I love the show and I'm upset with that.
I'm gonna need this to come back.
Yeah.
Like, with a quickness.
But now it's too late. The burn mother is healed. Like, miraculously healed. Yes. Miraculously healed.
That's what I said. Like, can I get the number of the doctor?
I just need to know because there are some things I'd like to take care of myself. So, I
can work on some stuff.
Yeah.
I do also, like, another thing that they're just kind of like hinting over but not giving us any info. What is going on with the lodges?
Thank you.
So Veronica's like,
dude,
like she pays for Fred's medical bills,
right?
Like $86,000, and Archie's freaking out. Archie, you don't have to pay that all up front. I'm just letting you know that right now. That's not how that works.
No.
But she uses their black Amex card.
No.
What is it called?
American Excess.
Excess card. If you've ever held one of those black cards, it's insane.
Metal,
and then
man.
she like blackmails her parents, being like, well, if you can do this, if you can buy Pops, then I can do that. And then her mom's like, it's time for you to know. So they apparently tell her everything, but they don't tell us anything.
Oh my God. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I was just going to say, I was going to send someone to go get the Coke that's sitting over there.
Yeah. Like Panther 7, I'm still waiting for Candyman to come back. Can we?
Oh, that's gone. That's done. Congratulations.
Can we have Candyman back?
Welcome to Dangling Plot Thread Lane. Because there are so many lately that we are not addressing, but this is the front end of the season.
Yeah.
Maybe in the tail end, there will be thank you.
Oh, he gets a chat room too.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
Well, because this way now you can do the notes and then I can.
have this? I don't need this.
Oh, well, that's it.
Also, why is the camera so low? I can't. It's fine.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
It's because I have to look down at it, and I already have a soft chin. It's just not helping me in any way, shape.
We will next time make sure we do adjust it because we need to.
They want to go back to being legit, is what Anna thinks. Maybe.
You think so?
I don't know. Because Veronica's like, I don't want to do anything illegal. She puts a caveat on it, and they're like, that's great because we're not either. However, plausible deniability.
Come on.
Like,
plausible deniability is, I'm sorry, check your privilege at the door because I'm going to say it. Plausible deniability is blue collar BS. That's what it is. It's where
White
you
collar.
can. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I feel that.
You think it's blue
Yeah,
collar?
no, it is white collar. Blue collar.
Did you mix it up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know things.
That's why I was like, hold up, I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's white collar. It's white collar BS. And with it, it's just like, well, hey, this is a great thing to say in court, so this way you're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But you clearly did some horrible, horrible stuff. So, I mean, my thought is that they're in the drug trade. I think that's who Penny is really answering to.
That's what you were saying.
That's
that
what I
it's bigger
think.
than her. Like this whole thing is bigger than her.
Yeah, and that's
it has to be.
Man, I'm telling you.
With Clifford gone,
someone has to run.
Someone
the
had to
drug
run the
trade.
business.
Exactly, and I think that's how they make some of their money.
And what better way to launder money than through pops?
Ding! Because it's a diner, most likely they deal heavily in cash. You can launder so much money at a diner, dry cleaner, or also a lot of people don't know, a donut shop. Because donut shops, funny enough, why do they always say cash only? There's a reason for it, guys. Just letting you know. So congratulations! I'm teaching you guys crime.
Laundromats, donut shops,
Chinese laundry, always cash.
Yeah.
Think about that. Even though you can have a large account, and if you have a large account, then you can pay in card.
It's a thing.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know, I'm teaching you guys crime. So think about it. That's right. See, laundromats. That's right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Panther7, who else thought Archie was gonna pawn the watch off?
I did.
Did you? I didn't.
'Cause I thought Archie looked at it and he was like, "Really, Archiekins? This is the same. You just said you don't, and you dare put XO on." I'm kind of upset. I'm just okay. Maybe he'll put my hand up so he can chuck it. Oh, really? Is that what you said? Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Chuck it out the window because that hurt. I was still hurt.
I know.
I was.
And then what does Archie do in typical boy fashion? Kiss another girl when he's feeling down and she's feeling vulnerable.
One of the dumbest things someone can do.
Archie, stop making out with everyone in Riverdale.
Seriously. It's not the teacher. It's not Veronica. It's Betty.
Not Josie. Not her friend in the band.
I'm telling you.
I don't even know that girl's name.
Yeah. Once again, when Archie has gone through every woman in town, Kevin, watch out. Because you're possibly going to be next. I'm just saying. Archie's like, you know what? I've done kissed everyone else. Bring it on. That's what's going to happen. So
kissed everyone else.
Yeah, he's what else do I got left?
That's
what
so
he's
funny.
gonna do. But oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay, all right.
I know.
Still one of my favorite shows, guys. Don't worry.
It is. I was just really
trash.
disappointed in this episode because it's been so good, and then I felt like it let me down. But it was really good up until the end. Can we also now talk about Jughead, which we've also got pictures for?
Oh yeah.
Jughead. And Penny?
Oh, the pound of flesh.
Yeah.
The moment that was trippy to me, and we knew it was something. I did say it. I said when he was talking to his father, and he looks at his dad, and his dad tells him, like, they just have that argument, and he's like, no, you know what? Well, I'm gonna do it, and I have to do it, and that's when I could see it in his eyes, where it was like,
what does FP stand for?
FP, I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm gonna
but
look it up.
at that moment when FP says it, he says right there where it just, you see that moment where it clicks in Jughead's head where it's like, I have to get rid of her. And I saw it and I said it. I was like, he has to get rid of her. He's going to do, something's going to happen where, and I thought it was going to go as far as he has to kill her. But instead, he just had to hold her down, or had them hold her down, and he got his pound of flesh. Jeez. Look at that.
Right?
Look at that. Whoa.
She's like, this tattoo says a serpent can't hurt another serpent. And he's like,
takes off the jacket, and right there.
He's like, I'm not a serpent today.
I thought that's what he was going to say, but that wasn't it. No, he just said, well, then that tattoo it doesn't mean everything. Yeah,
and he's like, just because you have the tattoo doesn't make you a serpent.
Yeah, so he took it off. Because that makes sense.
She's not a serpent. Shouldn't blackmail another serpent.
That's right.
Like, that's not how this works. You are a social club. You are a family. Apparently, they do good. They do Toys for Tots.
Man.
They make food for the homeless. Woman blackmail does not fit into this equation.
Exactly. And he's working to make sure they can go legit. And he would love for them to go legit because it's possible. It really is. They can become a biker social club. Possibly open up, that would be smart, open up a biker not a bar. They already have a bar.
Yeah.
But open up a like a bike repair. I'm thinking a bike repair shop because
I mean, like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, pretty much. And that could still work. And
Mechanic
you
shop.
can kind of cover up some stuff there. But yeah, whatever. They can
It's
do
fine.
that. Run some guns in there. Who cares?
Yeah.
But that can be something that can happen. But unfortunately, once again, we have to get rid of the roadblock, which was Penny, and he got his pound of flesh.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was probably my favorite scene in the whole episode.
I cheered the whole way through. Once he did the jacket, I was like,
do
it!
Dude, it's when Jughead got the jacket, and then when he took off the jacket. Woo! It's the same reaction.
Man,
right?
I lost it. I lost it. I couldn't hold it. I had to let it go, and it was so great.
Let it go.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Is
So
nobody
good.
in the neighborhood knows? Okay, I have to read this.
Sorry.
Jalen.
What up?
Oh, well, Anna Miles actually says.
I know. Anna's comment, hashtag half breakups to rebound makeup.
Oh, that's
It's
exactly
so
what it
good.
was. That's exactly what happened. We did have, well, I mean, I guess we'll talk about it since you did bring it up right now. I think we have a clip of the kiss.
We do?
We actually, I got a clip of
you get a kill
Archie and Betty actually kissing in the car. It's dark, but it's still them kissing in the car. And my thing was just, like you said, but I brought this up earlier. Every time when you think Archie is going to do something good and he does something stupid, you have to remember that's how the writers are reminding you. He's only 15.
Yes, that's what you said, and I completely agree with that.
He's only 15. So that's why.
Because you forget.
Yeah, you're like, dude, look at that. Like, I know it's dark, but
he kisses her in the most vulnerable moment. She's freaking out, which is a very young guy thing to do. Also, it's also a predator guy thing to do.
I was going to say it. That's exactly it.
That, like, when a girl is very vulnerable, whether she just broke up with someone, because I can't tell you, when I go to single on Facebook, my DMs blow up with like 20, like with, not 20, that's a really high number, I'm not that popular.
That's 20.
Like, they blow up with dudes being like, you okay? Girl, I've always wanted to ask you out. I am not that vulnerable.
It's true.
I'm not that,
it's
no,
true,
I'm not into that.
She's told me no like 5 times. So,
Daniel,
but
like, and then
it's
she's
true,
like
though.
freaking
It
out about the
happens.
Black Hood. He's like, I need you with me. And that's where it could have ended. Like, you need to get it together. I need you with me. We got to do this. And then she's like, Archie, and he like kisses her.
See, so
but she also
manipulative.
leaned into it. So it's kind of like this weird.
Well, but it's weird. It's a weird thing. But the thing is, yes, okay, I'm vulnerable, so I'm leaving myself open. And in that way, you happen to show up and you manipulate the situation.
Yeah.
You know that I was weak. You know that and once again, when she's weak and you tell her, I can't do this without you,
Yeah.
meaning now we are a team, we have a connection. Now that means we are stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it's like, oh my God, yes, I do feel a connection.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now she feels connected. Let me lean in. It was like, dude, it's a predator move.
Let me lean in.
It is. And that's where I thought about it. I'm like, well, there you go. Archie is, once again,
15.
Now, Jalen, let me see. But the thing
Jalen's writing
is,
a storyline plot that we don't have time to read.
okay.
Jalen, if you post your plot after this video is no longer live, we can read it and respond.
We'll read the whole
We don't
thing.
we're not able to read it in the chat.
Yeah. We'll read the whole thing. Trust me. Just when we're all done, like she said, put it all together. We will read it.
So we got more of the black. We'll discuss the reveal of the Black Hood, but we got more Black Hood puzzle pieces tonight.
Yep.
So Archie and Betty go to the nunnery. Is it a nunnery? I'm gonna call it a nunnery.
It's where they make nuns. Nunnery.
Right. It's where they go to make nuns. To the nunnery where apparently Polly was when she was sent to the nunnery while pregnant.
Oh, whoa! I'm sorry. Slow down for a second.
slow
Panther 7. To be fair, she kissed him. I'm gonna challenge you on that.
I think
because you have to understand the whole thing of Archie leaned in first. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say he kissed her.
Yeah.
He leaned in first. Archie knew what was going on. Once again, like I said, she was vulnerable. She may have kissed him back. Blah. But he was like, oh yeah, and then that's when it happened.
Yeah.
So
and she was like, "What's going on?" Because also, like, you gotta she's gonna kiss him back.
yeah, come on. I mean, they're supposed to be together.
Hashtag get to the nunnery.
But yes, that's right.
Is that
That's
from
right.
Monty Python?
I think it is, right? Is it?
Shakespeare.
Oh, it is Shakespeare. Wait, is it Taming of the Shrew or is it?
Close enough.
Hamlet.
Is it Hamlet?
That it is.
Oh my God, that is.
Get her to the
nunnery. That was it. That's right.
I was like, I knew it was something.
God.
I was close with Monty Python.
Yeah, true.
Same thing.
British.
Yeah. British Shakespeare, same
British
difference.
bard, whatever.
So they're there, and that's where the creepy nun is. And then there's also the other nun who's like telling them, oh, he was here. And then these people came. And she's like, ooh, but I think he fingered the wrong man.
Fingered.
Hello. It's like, I think he like pointed out the wrong man. And then they killed him. And then
that's why when he said finger, I was like, fingered.
And then and then there was a woman here with white hair and a red stripe.
The way they said it, I forgot. It was, she had, there were men and one woman, and she had shocking, something about her hair was shocking. It was all white with one red stripe, and that's when she was like, Mama Blossom.
Nana Blossom. Nana Blossom. So then they go to talk to Nana Blossom, and Nana Blossom drops some more knowledge. It is like,
we have the clip. I need to see that picture. I need to see.
Is it a picture or a clip?
It's a picture. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We need to put that picture
with her
up.
one dead eye.
Oh God, that milky eye. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually take the clip if we had the time. I wanted to have the clip of her holding the wine glass because it was like so Game of Thrones.
Should have drowned him like.
When she said that, I was like, getting my Game of Thrones moment right there with her. You should have drowned them like kittens. But she turned from being doting old lady to ominous, scary, dark, and I know everything. I drink and I know everything. That's what it was. And what did she say? Like, she leaned over. Oh no, because girls weren't allowed. But you should ask your grandfather. Mm-hmm.
Who dead?
Yeah, exactly.
They killed him and they buried him alive.
That was it. Yeah, that was. When she said that, that's when my mind started to run.
Yeah.
That's when my mind started to run. Like, wait a minute. Okay, buried him alive, which means maybe he's not dead. And then after that, I was like, well, now I'm trying to weigh out age. And if he is, then he would have to be just as old as grandparents. Clearly, the Black Hood can't be that same guy.
No.
Then I thought, just like the theory, what if it is the son? But if he's the son, then that could still match up, because if he's the son of that guy, that means he's the age of the parents.
Right.
He does look kind of aged around the
Absolutely.
face. So maybe that's the case. Maybe that could be it. And I dig that theory, because immediately after this episode, that's what I thought.
Shannon with the theory.
There you go. And I love it. Bravo. So,
as far as I remembered that.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself.
But I was like,
I don't even
wow.
have that up right now. Yeah. So then now we get to the ending and the reveal of the Black Hood. So they show up under the devil's hand. Like they think Svensson's buried alive because they were sent a finger. Had a finger and a phone call.
And with that, had the finger and a phone call. That's all you need.
Finger and a phone call.
And we have the picture of the makeshift grave marker.
Oh, we do?
That was put there.
I don't know what we have.
No, I'm sorry. I had to grab it. I grabbed it quick. We have a picture
of
it.
We did separate. We pulled that separate.
So we have a picture of the makeshift grave site, and it says, I forgot what it says. I'll wait for it to show up. So I forgot the words.
It's like, here lies just something Johnson something.
Yeah, whatever his name is, his real name, Sinner. It says that right there. And with that, for a moment, I have to think, there it is. Here lies Joseph Conway, Sinner. And with that, I'm looking at it. Hey, shout out Black Lightning. But with that, thinking about it,
which we'll be covering
when
on
you
the
kind
Watchtower.
Exactly, when you start to break it down, just like a literary standpoint, I can get where he's kind of like, figuratively, this is where I died. The moment where I pointed out an innocent man is where I lost my innocence itself.
And it was the finger that
exactly.
He used. Cut it off.
And that's why he cut it off. So it's like, so much symbolism. So it does kind of wrap itself up nice and neat. But the thing is, it's like what they say, I forgot what film I saw, but they say that, like detectives say that fake stuff where it's an orgy of evidence.
Right.
And with that, it's like,
it was so much all at once.
Too convenient. So convenient. So I really do not think it's a Black Hood. And with it, I want to show two pictures.
Okay.
I have two pictures that are in there. We have one of Conway dead before the mask is pulled off, just so you look at his face.
FYI, they're trying to say that Svensson is the Black Hood.
Yes.
That the janitor that Archie said wasn't him because he looked into his eyes is the Black Hood.
Yes. So we have one picture of him.
That is the most disappointing Black Hood reveal of my life.
Now, okay, look at that. Kind of study. Look at the eyebrows. They are kind of bushy, true, but I can't see his eyes. But the age on the skin, just like, the crow's feet, blah, 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 they're not as defined as, show the classic picture of the Black Hood, please. They're not as defined as when you look at the Black Hood himself.
Because it's
look
not
at that.
Svensson.
It's
That's not him.
It's not. That still looks more like that biker dude than it does like Svensson. So I just that's not the same person. Now they're possibly in league together, but
it's also possible that the Black Hood made Svensson do this, and
that's what I love.
And you have to run and jump over this bridge and see what. I don't think the Black Hood expected Svensson to get shot by Sheriff Keller.
Nope.
I don't think that was part of the plan.
And I think, like I said, thinking like a writer, it would have been a great moment if we did give Archie the gun, which we did. Archie runs over, says stop, and then pulls the trigger and just click, click, click.
And no bullets.
Exactly, because the Black Hood would send Svensson there and say, I don't want you to do the killing. I want you to absolve yourself, and this is how you do it. So then after that, go to the bridge and hop off
they
and
could
run.
still technically do that. And when the show comes back, was it January 17th?
They could
tell him that that there was no bullets in the gun. That's still a possibility.
Exactly.
But having the Black Hood be Svensson is so disappointing.
It's
and if that's how they're actually gonna, if it turns out 100% that that's the direction they're going,
it's the laziest writing I've ever seen, and I would be upset. And that's not what I expect from this show.
No,
you guys have done so much. I know. I just believe that this is clear misdirection.
It's like a bunch of red. It was just too. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Because I'm so no, it can't be. And as soon as that hood came off, I was like, screw this. And he's missing the finger, and I was like, oh, this isn't right. This is dumb. That's not who this should be. And I'm angry. Are you angry? Do you think it's a great? Are you yes, the Black Hood's finally wrapped up. Now they can concentrate on a whole nother storyline for the next 13 episodes.
Nope. The Black Hood has to come back. We have a lot more story to tell. I don't believe it. Because the thing is, there's so much. The people in the picture, I'm thinking we want to still address them.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, why would you do all of that? We have to be able to address them. And we know that there was one black guy in it, and most likely it was the Candyman.
And we can have the Candyman back because the Candyman can.
Exactly. So I'm telling you guys.
I watched that song today at work because, we don't work.
But I just feel that way.
Panther 7 also says the Black Hood looked way taller than Svensson as well.
That's true. And I just feel it's not him.
And I feel like Jughead gave the biggest clue as far as it not being the Black Hood. He said it sounds too much like the final scene in Psycho.
Which is true.
Daniel, please explain the final scene in Psycho.
Great. Psycho. Also, if you want to, if you feel like it, watch the Gus Van Sant version also. I enjoyed it. Anyway, when it comes to Psycho, the whole thing is they think they found out everything, who the killer is, etc., etc. Oh, it was it, they thought it was Norman's mom or something like that. But ultimately you find out that no, of course, it was Norman the whole way through. Exactly. So they're like, oh, it's Norman's mom and she just ran away. That's why we couldn't find about it. Everything was fine. And then ultimately in the end, you find out they go back to the house and Norman, of course, the moment comes upon him and he has to murder again. So he wants to murder and there comes the cop comes in and Norman's, ready to kill and that's it. That's where you find out. And that's
the
when
mom's
you figure out.
in a chair.
In a chair, dead. Right?
Like this.
Yeah.
Norma's dead.
Norma's been dead. So that's the whole thing. So it's just, for me, it kind of drives me insane because it's like.
I'm so upset about it. I was so excited about this episode. Last week was so good. I haven't been this excited for a TV show since Dawson's Creek, or since the beginning of Grey's Anatomy, because that show was bomb.
We're looking back because you said check the tape.
We're checking the tape.
Oh!
Hold on, I wasn't looking.
Wait, yeah, can we pull it back?
Oh, it's going to go again.
Oh, okay, it keeps going back.
Archie,
she did lean in.
Well, yeah.
He was already there. She just had to meet him halfway, though.
90-10.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Because he was already there. And that's when she goes, Archie, meaning like, we can't do this, but we're going to. And that's exactly what it was. So that whole part about him kissing her, It was like you said.
It was 90-10.
It was 90-10. Archie was already like
he
this.
Leaned in, and she was like, Archie.
And
she's like, my 15-year-old self took over, and I had to make out.
That was it. So they made out, and that was it. And that's also the 15-year-old thing. They're
15.
When Archie didn't pull the trigger, when Archie yells stop and doesn't shoot, that's when I really got the idea of that's them reminding us again. He's 15 years old, guys. Mm-hmm. There's not too many 15-year-old Americans that are just like ready to shoot someone and deal with the consequences when they've already kind of thought about the consequences when it came to my dad was shot and I see what this level of violence can do. I'm not ready to embrace it and just start shooting myself.
Yeah, no.
You know? So that's the whole thing. Yes, that's
but
right. Actually,
25.
He look 25.
I've seen KJ Apa in real life, and he actually looks really young.
Well, I mean, I'd say he looks about 22.
He's just turned 19.
That fit body of his.
Have you not seen teenagers these days?
I am afraid of that. I own one.
You have a daughter. I
own one, and I have seen the.
I'm just saying, all like teenage boys that play sports, because you remember Archie's also a football player. He's gonna be fit.
Okay, all right. So Panther, no, I'm not saying I told you so, but dude, I'm telling you, Archie was already there. She just had to do a few 90-10. He was already like, hey,
and she just has to say yes.
She's Archie, and that was it, man. Come on, nah. They're already there. They just didn't want to make it look really creepy, and Archie didn't have to pull her in, because then it's like, well, now he's a predator, and she's going to send a tweet saying, me too.
Yeah.
You know? They didn't want that. So, with that being the case, I just think, it was the 90-10.
So disappointed in that.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Is there anything else you want to say about this episode? Because I want to talk about what's coming up.
Yeah, let's go right into what's coming up.
So, coming up, we are going to meet Chick Cooper.
Yes.
We've got some photos of Chick Cooper. Mm-hmm. This is someone who people had theories on, saying that he was obviously the Black Hood. Y'all, he's a baby.
Come on.
Like the Black Hood obviously is like 40.
Yeah, can we drop that now? We looked in his eyes.
At the end of this episode, like the terrible cliffhangers of this episode are, Veronica and Archie getting back together. Oh, we think.
I have a black and white picture of them kissing. But we'll show
we'll get there
we probably don't even need to show it. You guys saw it.
Yeah.
But look at that. Okay.
Chick is coming.
P.S. Chick is coming. Yes, he is not the Black Hood.
Yeah.
Shut up about it.
Episode 10, Chick is coming. So he will be here. People were like, someone was taking pictures of Archie and Veronica kissing on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
We don't really know anything about Chick, except for that he's rough. Like when we released the breakdown, he's tough, resourceful, rough around the edges, and just trustful of new people. He's been living on his own.
Ooh.
He didn't finish high school, and there's a darkness to Chick. So that's all we really know.
Wow.
But we'll see him in the next episode when the show comes back.
That makes sense, which I'm interested in. I mean, I definitely want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
So many theories, so many speculations. Who took the picture? I need to know.
Yeah.
Because that makes no sense to me.
Another character we're getting that next episode is Agent Hunter. He's an FBI agent who is going to meet with Archie and hoping to have him help investigate into a local businessman who is suspected of being involved in criminal activities. So we're getting more into the crime of it all, which could lead it more into the Penny. Right as Archie now. I don't know. People want to know.
That's always my question, though. Why do they need Archie? Archie's not good at helping in any level of investigation. Archie's not. He's not that bright,
it's
guys.
Weird. I don't know.
But whatever.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it could lead more into like the Penny Peabody drug line story.
Exactly.
Because there are going to be repercussions for what Jughead did. And they are coming.
Huge. They're going to be huge.
And that could be why an FBI agent is coming. Makes sense. Like for the whole drug business that's going on in Riverdale.
Oh, and that's why he needs to talk to Archie, because it's connected to the lodges and he knows that Archie is dating Veronica. Okay. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Bravo, FBI. You're doing something great, especially after the whole Trump thing. Yeah. So, what do you have any other scoops?
We're going to meet Grandpa Topaz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tony's grandfather. We're going to meet him. We're getting a Coach Cleats. He is going to be the wrestling coach at Coach Riverdale. Yeah, apparently. And we're getting Mrs. Hagley, who is going to be an attractive history teacher at Riverdale High, and she's going to assign Jughead a report that leads him to discover a dark truth about his town. So apparently Jughead is now back at Riverdale.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine because he was.
That's
his dad.
why he was there for the Secret
Well,
Santa.
because he was his dad again. Remember, since his dad is back in town, he
Yeah.
actually lives there. He can go back to school. He doesn't have to worry about being with the adoptive people or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So
That's just the next
that's
few
very interesting,
episodes.
though, that you mentioned the teacher. Why do they have to mention that she's attractive?
Well, because they wanted an attractive 30s to 40-year-old woman.
My question is, why does she have to be attractive? Because
Maybe she's going to date a parent this time.
If Archie doesn't get to her first.
Hey-o.
I'm just saying. Archie is. Well, I don't mean
So
to
we're
throw
getting
a lot
into
of
another
shade, but
dark secret into the town of Riverdale, which we have learned has many.
I'm sorry.
What?
Miss Grundy's evil twin out for revenge.
That's amazing.
That would be so good if it just shows up and they're all like, "What? What?"
Yeah.
And then no, but that's too soap opera-ish. That's way too far.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we already have an evil twin when it comes to Sweet Pea, so I think we're good.
Oh yeah. I do like that they mentioned Jelly Bean and whatnot.
I love when they do
cute.
that. I do. When he was like, "No, these are gifts for Jelly Bean," and oh man,
Yeah,
I was like,
that was
"Jelly
cute.
Bean, they mentioned her again. Oh my god, I love it. Maybe
So
someday
maybe we'll get
see
her
Yes.
like a season or two.
I mean, we got hot dog. We're gonna get Jelly
Hot
Bean.
dog. I gotta just say
Doing
it.
it? No.
But yes,
I'm
that's what we
thinking
can
so.
expect coming up. And we have some other pretty big scoop that's coming up, but I'm not going to talk about it now. It's going to
Definitely.
be one of our separate amazing videos.
Yeah, we got to keep you guys entertained the whole time while we're there on
the
hiatus.
hiatus. We got, 6 weeks to kill?
Yeah, so
Come on now.
we'll be doing a few things, kind of a few
6 weeks, 4
informational
weeks?
videos.
4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Is it 4?
Yeah, we'll do some informational videos. Maybe it's a number. We'll probably do some character breakdown stuff for you. Besides that, we'll probably even
We got the
do
Sabrina
some
breakdowns that'll be coming out.
That's right. We'll try to do as much stuff as possible to still keep you guys entertained and still keep Riverdale on your mind because, well, Gingerdale isn't going anywhere.
Yep.
So that's definitely what we'll do. We definitely want to hear or read your theories concerning, what's going on with the
Black Hood.
The Black Hood.
Is it done? Is that storyline over? Who's taking the pictures?
Yeah. We want your theories. We want to know what you guys think is going to... In fact, write your tail end of what you think is going to happen for the tail end season.
I like it.
Go ahead, write it. Put it in the comments. We will go over them. It will be fun. It will be great. We'll tell you what we think is good about it. We'll tell you what we don't think is good about it. We may poke some holes in it. We may tell you, oh, hey, maybe you can
like
do this.
it.
Maybe you can do that.
Like Shannon.
Yeah, exactly. Boom, Shannon. That was a great one.
Nailed
Because it was
it.
like... Great minds. And Jalen, make sure that you go ahead and give us everything that's going on with Knife in the Street, because that's what he said the title is going to be. So you can definitely put that in the comments, Jalen. Knife in the Street, give us the whole breakdown. Let us know what you got going on, and we'll read it. We'll tell everybody, we'll tell you what's going on. It's something, a little bit of fan fiction that Jalen wrote. Still would be great. Then people will come find you and say, hey, you know what, I like your fan fiction. Would you like to write for the show? And then we'll say, we wrote it. And then I'll be there because that's what I want. So, no. But, I mean, hey, we'd love to. It's community. Yeah. Let's make some things happen.
Whoop. Hashtag Gingerdale.
Yes, hashtag Gingerdale. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's about it. That's I'm just so upset with this episode. I'm done.
I really am. And it was the last 10 minutes. I mean, come on. You guys agree with me, right? The last 10 minutes when it was like, oh, my God. Once he yelled stop, we were like, well, he's not going to shoot him. And sure enough, we knew exactly how it was going to play from there. Boom, he gets shot, he goes down, he's dead. And, oh, well, clearly it's him.
The voice wasn't even right, anyway.
No, thank you. And he has a little voice. I'm telling you, there are so many things, and I feel that you're right.
And I need to know what's happening with the lodges.
Wait, why could you guys not tell us? I don't understand.
I need to know what's happening with the Blossoms. Why? Like, I need more Cheryl, other than her craziness. I need to know what's going on. What happened in the barn, Cheryl?
I'm telling you. That's going to be for another video.
It's for another video.
Another video. We will discuss it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for, allowing us to read your opinions and share our own.
Absolutely. Make sure, if you're watching this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to that hashtag show. Make sure you comment below. Share this video with your other Riverdale friends. If you're in Riverdale groups, share it. Tell them to come join and chat with us every Wednesday night.
That's it. That's all you got to do, guys. It'll be great. Share the word and let people know about it, because the more people know about it, the more people watch it, and the more we get to grow.
If you're watching this video right now, hit the like, the thumbs up, thumbs it up.
That's right. And also, share it. We still don't know a name. We're trying to figure out a name for Riverdale fans. Did you figure one?
No.
Like, I'm like, Riverheads.
I said Riverdalians.
Riverdalians? I'm still digging that until we find something else, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so Riverdalians, you guys got your homework. Share this video. Each one of you should share this video. And also make sure you like and subscribe.
And
comment. Yeah, kind of keep this thing rolling, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. We got like 4 weeks and whatever.
We got time to kill.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Daniel, where can people find you next?
Oh, you can find me next. My gosh, it's going to be, well, Thursday. We're not, because we're already done.
Yeah.
But you can always find me. Oh, no. There you go. You'll find me on Hessian. Yeah. Hessian Hangout. Hessian. I don't know. Whatever. You'll find me on, is it Hessian?
I don't know what you do. I just
Set up with the Hessian. It's Hessian Hangout. That's where we talk about, the Power Rangers of the East, which are Q Rangers, which is, I'm not joking, possibly my favorite show, and I'm shocked that I could ever admit that. And like also Ranger Wrap Up. I've become such a big Power Ranger guy now. I love it so much. It's weird. It's interesting. I love it. Reliving my youth. And of course, Watchtower when we do come back. And always here on Gingerdale. Anyway, social media, Battlestar Galactica, and on Twitter, that hashtag BSG. What about yourself?
You can find me here on Gingerdale Watchtower when it comes back, and also I do Bibbidi Bobbidi News. We just went to the Festival of Holidays at Disney's California Adventure and tried a ton of the food. So make sure you check out that video because that's pretty fun. Yeah. I was very full by the end of the day. Thank goodness was shared. And you can find me on all social media at Roguetastic. Ta-da.
I love it.
That's it.
I think we're done.
Okay,
so,
bye.
Good night. Bye. Go home. Go away.
Subscribe to that hashtag show so you keep up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Boom.